In our video review of the Swiftech H220, we had a 20-degree difference between our Noctua NFF12 fans and the Swiftech Helix fans. Now, we thought those results were pretty suspect at the time, but we reran them a few times. The problem, though, is that we made a critical error. We were using Noctua's low-speed adapters on all of the fans, and in the past it's never been an issue because we've always just run Noctua fans. But what we discovered is that while the low-speed adapters, which we thought were just your standard sort of undervolt from 12 volt to 9 volt sort of adapters, we thought everything was hunky-dory. What we discovered is that while it'll tone these guys down from around 1400 RPM to around 1100 RPM, it turned Swiftech's Helix fans all the way down from 1800 RPM to 600 RPM. So the Helix fans, to get that 20-degree difference, were actually running at half of the RPM of the Noctua fans. Not only that, but the Swiftech fans were only run with the pump at full speed, and what we found out is that our units here may actually be not quite optimal in terms of their performance because these are early samples that are not using Swiftech's new vacuum filling procedure that basically amounts to 0 air bubbles inside the system. So we might have had air bubbles that were getting caught in the pump, causing the performance to degrade with the pump running at full speed, which might be part of why we got our best results when running the pump at half speed. So we're waiting for a retail unit of the H220, and so that we can actually take it and retest it in a number of different configurations. So we're going to run our Noctua fans at 600 RPM to see how comparable that is. Just, let's see what happens if we cripple both fans. We're going to run our Noctua fans at 1100 RPM, which is our standard testing procedure. Then we're going to run Swiftech's fans at 600 RPM again with the new fixed unit, all with the pump at half because that doesn't seem to affect performance much. And then we're going to run Swiftech's unit at 1100 RPM. Then we're going to take some additional fans. We're going to grab some Gentle Typhoons, some Gelid Wings, some Air Penetrator 121s. We're going to run all of those at 1100 RPM. This is all in a pull configuration because that's the configuration that I prefer to use. We've added something to our test bench here that we didn't have before. So check it out. We have a variable fan speed controller in the front. So we can use software to exactly monitor the RPMs of the fans and fine-tune them to make sure that noise levels and RPM levels are the same. And then last but not least, Swiftech has also asked us to test theirs in a push configuration, which is the way it ships stock, and to also try using PWM control for the whole unit itself, because part of the problem may be that Swiftech's fans are not designed for voltage control, but are designed for PWM control using a 4-pin connector and a compatible PWM chipset. So we're going to plug everything into the CPU fan header, and then we're going to plug both fans and the pump into Swiftech's PWM splitter, and then report that result as well. And on that one, we're going to target 1100 RPM for the fans. So this should give us the most complete and clear picture of how the Swiftech cooler performs. Now, it's going to take us a little while to get this done, so that's why I'm releasing this video, so you guys know that it's coming. But in the meantime, remember guys, our result with it performing better than everything else is still valid because this engineering sample unit had everything going against it. And with the Noctua cooler, compared to every other liquid cooler that we've tested, due to its copper radiator compared to the aluminum finned radiators that are used in other low-cost solutions, due to just the overall design of the unit, the better pump, the better, Swiftech designed base plate, dramatically better design, dramatically better performance than other low-cost coolers. It is the best performing cooler on the market. If you add aftermarket fans, we just need to do more investigation into the stock ones that are included. Thanks for watching this video, sort of a blog style video. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos.